It's Saturday, September 24th, 2022. It's hard to believe that next week it will actually be October 1st. But anyway, it's time for another Fireside chat with Dizzy and Fuzzy. Hey Fuzzy. She's got the cutest little fuzzy face. But, oh, what a week this has been. I've been pushing myself. There is just so much that I need to get done. And it just seems like there's not enough hours in the day. One thing I was able to do that makes me feel a bit better about the house, I went in the bathroom, I cleaned out the medicine cabinet, and I cleaned out all the drawers and underneath of the vanity. The only thing that's left now that was my husband's was a bottle of aftershave. And while he wasn't shaving anymore, it's what he always wore when he was younger. And I smell that and I think of him. He wore dentures, they went in the trash. Everything that for his oral care, deodorant, that sort of thing, that's all gone. He's had packages left of denture cleaner and whatnot. That will be going when I make it to the homeless shelter. I'm hoping that they can use it. If not, well, I guess I'll have to toss it or something. I also got a good portion of my room clean. I'm going to be working on that on Monday. Then the rest of the week is going to be spent working in the kitchen. If I really concentrate on that, I think I can have the majority, if not all of it, done by the end of the week. And from there, I'd be concentrating on the living room and then on the basement. I really, really, really need to get down in the basement and get that cleaned up. When we had the air conditioning put in, apparently, I'm not an electrician, so I don't quite understand it. For some reason, they had to hook the electric for the air conditioning up to what we had for our baseboard heaters. So we have no baseboard heaters. My husband kept saying he was going to redo the electric, and he never did. So we used space heaters. You talk about high electric bills, and they're not really made for that. So I am planning to have an electrician in, and he have the whole house rewired so that I can have heat. And last night really showed me that I really need to get this done. It got down to 40 degrees last night. When I got up this morning, it was 63 degrees in my house. And didn't really want to turn on any space heaters. In fact, it got to be where it was warmer outside than inside. I did open up curtains, which I'd had shut because my house faces south and I didn't want the sun in during the summer. But now that it's fall, yeah, I'm definitely opening up the curtains at night so that during the day, so that I can get some passive solar heat in there. The house did come up to 69 degrees. It's not supposed to be as cold tonight, so it shouldn't be as cold in my house in the morning. I did have a guy come and bought roosters off of me the other day, which is good because I'll be moving some chickens around tonight. I am going to be taking all my young roosters, which are right now in the broody pen at the back of one of my chicken pens, and I'm going to stick them where all the roosters were. However, there are more roosters in there that can fit. What instead I'm going to do is I'm going to put all my little pullets, little hens in that one because I won't let the roosters out. The pullets I will. So they'll be able to get out. And then the boys will be able to go into where the girls are for right now because I do let them out. Then I will move, doesn't have to get done tonight, my next batch of chicks. There's the 10 chicks plus the mama hen. They will go into where I did have the roosters. And that opens up what I need, because I've got chicks are going to be hatching out this week, my last batch for the year. I still have 2 broodies, so they should be able to hopefully still be broody, I'm hoping, when I have the chicks. And they'll all be where they belong. Plus, I need to really figure out who's laying and who's not, because I want to get rid of hens. I've got, let me see, 11 from the last batch. For the first batch, I've got 7 from the next batch. So that's 18 new hens that I'm adding to my flock, so I really need to get rid of old ones. So I tried using twist ties to mark the ones that were still laying. However, the majority of the twist ties didn't stay on. They all came off. So let's see, licorice. I've been putting the grazing muzzle on her every day. She's only managed to get it off one day. She's definitely walking better. I don't know that she's lost any weight. I couldn't find my weight tape when I first put the grazing muzzle on her. I found it and weighed her today with it. 1,032 pounds. So yeah, she definitely needs to lose weight. At least 200 pounds, I'd say. She will have the grazing muzzle on every day from now, at least until sometime in October. After that, I can't say. That's going to depend. Now, I did let the horses out into the parking area the other day. They didn't want to be in there. I don't know if it's because of the height of the grass or what, but I did mow that. It looks a lot better. And see, that's about it from me for this week. I can't think of anything else. Oh, I know what else I can say. I did get more from my garden this week. I froze several pounds of beans, over 4.5 pounds. I have tomato sauce partly boiled down, and I will be making relish. And next time I do green beans and the yellow beans, they will be Frenched so that I can have it for my own green bean casserole for holidays. If I get any more than that, I'm also having lima beans. I will use them to make some 3-bean salad, as well as, of course, freeze the lima beans. So I am definitely getting food put by, which is good for me to know. And I'm hoping that next year, no matter where I am, I will have more food. Walnuts are all starting to fall off of the trees here. You can see all the walnuts on the tree. I'm going to be collecting a lot of them and seeing whether or not I like them. Might take a bunch home too and just dump them in the woods for the squirrels at my area. So, well, yeah, that is it for me for the week. So, this is Dizzy, and I'll talk at you later.